What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to Imperator Rome and the Roman Republic. Although I guess more accurately, we should call ourselves the Roman dictatorship, because ever since the second term of our first consul, Publius Sempronius, some laws have changed. Actually, one law in particular, the election, has seen a reform. We first had the Leges Genutiae, and now we have Princeps Civitatis here, which essentially means our consuls are elected for life instead of 4 years as it was before. And that is actually a law I mean to change again. Now, I've just gone with the flow. I like to roleplay, and Publius Sempronius was a jealous man. He didn't want to give up his power. He was a great man. I mean, don't get me wrong. He helped Rome rise from a local power to a regional and later major power that we are right now, but still he was a bit tyrannical in his rulership. Now, the current consul for life that we have is Marcus Valerius Corvinus, and he's a very different man. And there's two traits I want to talk about specifically. Now, he's a poet, and he's prominent. I guess prominent. That's all our early characters. They've all been prominent. I guess that's just, you know, it helps them become consul, obviously. But the two traits I want to talk about is his humble personality, where it says a healthy respect for one's own place in the grand scheme of things is what keeps Marcus going. And secondly, he has dementia. So this is a disease that eats away at the mind, rendering the sufferer a shadow of their former self. And I think both the other members of the Senate who have elected Marcus Valerius Corvinus here, they see that, you know, he's a shadow of his former self, and he maybe shouldn't rule until the end of his life. You know, however quickly that might come, that's perhaps not the best idea. And, oh, he's been subject of theft. Oh, wow, that's actually interesting. And he's a gambler. But anyways, the other, like, that's the one side, you know, the outside. Other senators see him as maybe not fit to rule for life. And secondly, he's a very humble person. He knows maybe that he really shouldn't rule forever. And so he's going to serve his term. And what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and amass enough oratory power to change our laws again to this election reform. Especially because the populace are right now the most powerful faction, and they have they're the highest, or the quickest growing faction as well. And that's something we want to change, and this law would actually help with this. So there's two reasons why we want to go back to the, you know, regular republic, and we're going to try and do that. But if we fail and we get, you know, maybe a new consul who is more, crafty, these kinds of things, deceitful, we're going to stop that. Again, I want to try and roleplay. But yeah, that aside, we have just finished a big war against Epirus here. What is this? Some revolt is requesting national freeman happiness. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to accept that. What do they want? Fish. Fish from Tarentum. Actually, well, fish is kind of important. If only I knew where Tarentum was. That is giving us population growth. You know what? Fine. Yeah, you know what? I'll accept the offer. It's fine. I'll take the gold, and we'll get the freeman happiness. That's cool for now. But yeah, as I said, we were just in a big war against Epirus that has depleted our manpower significantly. And, yeah, we need to kind of recuperate from that. Okay, Pilinia wants marble from Epirus. I don't know if that is one we should give up right now. The loyalty is something we need. I'm actually going to decline that, because if we have a quick look at the loyalty here, it's currently growing, but marble is definitely helping there. So we're going to keep that, until it's at like 70% maybe. Then we can think about selling it. And wow, the province loyalty in Illyria Graeca is not very high. Holy shit! But it is growing in all of our provinces, and that's what really actually matters. Okay, what kind of policy do we have? We have the acquisition. Actually, here we have the borderlands. We don't really need that, in my opinion. I think we can change this to acquisition of wealth as well. And then here, let me quickly check us. We are part of the military faction. Okay, well, maybe we're not going to change it with this, but once we get maybe a mercantile consul, I mean to change some of these policies here to encourage more trade and all that stuff. Specifically in our capital province of Latium, that would be an additional trade route here from the encourage trade policy would be big. All right, another death. Appius Claudius Secus died, ate a particularly rotten herring at the age of 70. Okay, he was the researcher and head of the Claudii family. Wow. Founder. Wow, that's actually really cool. Monthly loyalty. Wow, he had a lot of problems, but he was very generous. He was actually an interesting person. Okay, well, we need a new civic researcher, and we're gonna check which families are particularly unhappy. The Postumi, Junii, Volumni, Marcia, Curii. Okay, Pomponius, Sulpici. I'll try and get one of the scorned families, but that doesn't really seem... Actually, you are. Postumi family. Okay, well, that's actually really good. That should be fine to get you here. Good. So Postumi should be fine now. Okay, so we at least dealt with one family. And we got war refugees. Macedon and Egypt are at war. They've crossed into land that we consider our own. While letting them settle here would be the humanitarian thing to do, we should consider how this might affect our relations with our neighbor Macedon. It is not too late to force them to turn back. I think we're gonna accept them, to be honest, because I need to go to war with Macedon soon anyway, so I couldn't really care less about their opinions of us. So, specifically while they're busy fighting Egypt, I don't see why. Yeah, we'll just welcome them. Yeah. Let them be unhappy about it. I have no problem. Where did they arrive? I actually kind of forgot where they arrived. By the way, they just did. Okay. So, do you hate me for that? It doesn't actually even say anything. They don't care, apparently. But they just... Oh, they are now focusing on ship. That makes sense. If you're at war with Egypt, it's probably pretty useful to get a navy up there. We have disloyal characters. Some women, though. Does it matter? She's wife of the researcher and friend of the general of the First Legion. Okay. The Rosia wants to take wood from Picenum. And I've always kind of held it back, because we get 3 extra local tax. But maybe that's not all that valuable, considering we're going to get money from this as well. You know what? Fine. Let's just... Although, what's the capital bonus? That's not the capital. Oh, that's just a discipline. Okay, yeah, you know what? Fine. We'll sell it. We'll be making more money from commerce. I feel like our taxes have improved as well, interestingly. Okay, marble, wood from Lucania. Wood from Lucania here. I think we'll sell the wood to Sparta. That will allow them to build ships, but that's fine. And, yeah, we're gonna decline the marble there, that's for sure. Okay, and friend of... Yeah, you are disloyal, that's fine. I can't really do anything about that. I could just imprison you, obviously. But I don't think we will. No, we'll wait for our oratory power to increase. 250 is what we need. I'm not sure if we're actually going to live that long. I hope we will. And we've got some money to spend as well. I think I'm going to save it up for like 1,000 cash, and then we'll see what we do. In the meantime, we're improving relations with our subjects. Which, yeah, that's actually amazing. Is this all of our subjects? It might be. Livestock from Apulia. That is... You know what? That's like fish. We've been trading fish away as well. You know what? Fine. I'll accept this offer too. And we'll just get the extra commerce income. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the population growth is nice, but I like the cash right now. When we're saving up to 1,000 gold, then we'll build something. Do I have... Fleet maintenance Yeah, no, that's fort maintenance. I think yeah, I think fleet maintenance is good now. Okay. We could be building a couple more ships as well. Maybe 2 more to have 20 ships. That seems reasonable. Alright, let's build 2 more. This is quick enough. They're actually all being built in Ostia. An Asclepian wise man. A man some say is Asclepius himself. Has been seen in Interamnia. Rumors says he brings back people from the brink of death, no matter the disease or injury they might have. Interesting. That could be interesting for our character because of our dementia. Though the man is probably not a living god, as some rumors suggest, there might be benefits to bring him to court. He will help take care of us, yes. That'd be actually really good. We lose some religious power, some money. I think that's fine. We will convince him to continue roaming through our lands. Local unrest is reduced. Yeah, I think we're going to be spending some money there. That's perfect. Especially because we have enough religious power right now. Okay, fish from Epirus. Now, fish is only population growth, right? Okay, then I'm going to be trading that away as well. We're actually trading a lot. But that's okay. We're making decent amounts of cash. And we can call a new omen. Now, what would I do? Then the manpower is not really all that useful. Commerce income could be really good, as we've been kind of focusing on that. We're not really going to war. National unrest could be helpful. Population growth. Research points. Or national tax. More money. We are part of the military faction. That's something we should maybe keep in mind as well. The manpower, like if that was recovery, I would definitely like it, but it's not. So it seems not that useful. If this was manpower recovery, I would love it. But yeah, so I think we'll go with national population growth instead. See how that helps. What is our health, by the way? Okay, so it's reduced quite quickly here because of our dementia. Alright. I wonder... Yeah, we can't treat it, unfortunately. There's no cure for this. But there are new inventions we can afford. Diplomatic range increases. Diplomatic reputation. Navy morale recovery. Tech speed. That sounds good. I think we're going to go with the tech speed here. And what's this? Tribal Chief Tullus offers friendship. Frentania. Could be useful. We gain prominence and... Wow, our popularity is actually quite low. Do we need the friendship of Tullus? He's a lazy person, arbitrary. He's humble as well, weak-willed and cold. Icy rocks upon which he was bound. Yeah, I think that's not the type of person. Although then again, who's he friends with? You know what? I think we don't want this guy as a friend. He doesn't seem that amazing. Let's kind of stay away from him, maybe. Okay, crisis in Macedon. The recent death of the Macedonian ruler has caused a great deal of political disturbance in the country. Eager to take advantage of the situation, numerous lackeys, pretenders, and legitimate claimants to the throne have risen up to bear arms against their newly crowned Basileus Philip IV Antipatrite. As a nation of Macedon is of interest to us, it might be that we can exert certain influences over the more rowdy pretenders in the hope of plunging their nation into further turmoil. Oh, that's a very, very interesting situation indeed. So let's quickly check that out. You are at war with Stymphalia, Egypt. Okay, we could declare war to take some lands, but I just don't think we're at, you know, it's the right moment to do this. But we can support rebels. Hellenistic... Wait, what? Oh, incite rebellion. Okay. He's lustful. Interesting. Now, He's the Valerius. Wait, so, okay. This guy, the primary heir, he has very low loyalty, but he's the primary heir, and that's why he actually gains loyalty. We could support this pretender. We lose 500 gold and military power, and he gains 10 loyal cohorts. Would that be enough to make him disloyal? I doubt it, actually. It depends on how many loyal cohorts he has. I think we can actually check this. Let me quickly see this guy. His loyalty, he has 14. I think he has... How many cohorts does he have? He has 16 cohorts, and that reduces his loyalty by 14. I'm not quite sure how that works, but I assume 0.1 per cohort, and so that wouldn't quite be enough to make this guy disloyal. Increased wages, although, yeah, considering that might go away, I think we could inspire disloyalty. We will pay... we need the oratory power, though. Maybe we support this pretender. Okay, we'll keep an eye on this. What about his brother? This guy's a pretender, too. Yeah, he's... We could... Oh, wait, we can only support him. Well. Okay, well, we'll see. I think I'm just gonna hold off for now, because that's quite a lot of money that we might spend on that. So I'm gonna relax, but that's definitely something I find interesting. I think we're just gonna wait for enough oratory power to be, accumulated so that we can change the laws. Then we'll see if we can intervene there. Okay, marble we're not going to be trading away. That's for sure. But yeah, that seems interesting. And the Volumni family leader has died. Okay, he was a researcher at the age of 73. That's actually quite old. Okay, so oratory advances. Who do we need? Publius Cornelius Arvina. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely one of the problems I have, is that people always have the same name. And this is another populist. Oh my god. We need to kind of get rid of the populists, though. Claudii, Volumni, Cornelii. Are the Cornelii... No, they definitely have enough people. The Curii need someone, right? Yes, soon Numerius probably seems like a good pick. Alright, there you go. And do we have anything else we might want to go for? National commerce income. That actually sounds interesting. Building cost. Citizen output. I guess we'll go with this. Tribal reserve. Tribesman output. Build cost. Sounds really good as well. I'm actually going to be going for those. 2 tribesmen out... Okay, then commerce income. Ships. Don't really care too much about. Diplomatic range. Reputation. Could be nice. I think we're just going to go for the commerce income as well. And then wrong culture happiness. Might be useful too. But I'm going to hold off on this for now. Again, I kind of just want to change our laws. We're going to be there very soon. Next, well, actually 2 more months. Then we'll be able to do it. You want marble again. And why is Neapolis starving? Is there a reason? Why? Oh, the volcanic destruction. I see. Now, we might be able to move our people from Neapolis, actually. Maybe that makes sense. Actually, yeah, probably should have done that. I didn't even think about that. So, we're going to be using you. Yeah, we're going to move you to Capua. Move you to Capua. And then, you guys are not going to starve. I mean, you can't starve if you're not there, right? I assume. Either way, we have enough points to change our laws. We should be able to do that, right? No. So that's interesting. I can't change back. That's strange. That should be possible. I want to reinstate the... the Republic. It's a bit of a problem that I can't do that, even if I wanted to. Succession support. Wow, the civic faction has lost a lot of support. Alright, I'm uncertain. That's obviously kind of a bummer because I was hoping this would work. Well, I guess instead what we'll do is we'll try and maybe support this pretender here. Give him some... He actually has more loyal cohorts. Let's do that again. Well, not again, but let's do this. Let's support him here because I also just kind of want to see what happens. So he's gained extra money. He's got some income. And that should reduce his loyalty, right? Let me just wait for the next month to update this. Yes, that actually reduces his loyalty now. Very, very good, because he's got so many loyal cohorts. Good, and we can always still inspire this loyalty if we wanted to, but I think we're going to leave it at that. Destabilizing Macedon is going to be a big, big help once, before we invade. So I think we're just going to wait. We're going to let them fight each other, and whoever wins will then be attacked, and we should have, no real issue, actually. So I think on that note, I'm going to be ending it. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.